So my name is Dhinesh, and today I'd like to present about unmanned aerial vehicle with the night vision camera for tracking the intruder. So today my presentation outline is based on introduction, problem statement, objective and scope of work, literature review, proposed solution, Gantt chart, workflow and resources, which the software that I use, and the financial planning and expected result and conclusion. So the introduction. Nowadays, mostly the CCTV with the night vision camera are being used in our market to track what is happening at the night and the camera and the video which is captured by the by the camera, they'll be handed over to the police in order to catch the thief. Mostly they're using the CCTV at the home, in shopping complex and in company. And why we need the UAV with the night vision camera is so that we can track the intruder and follow the path where he goes. From distance we can control the UAV. So this is my overview of my project. So for example, here's the bird nest. There's the bird nest, and here's the street lamp. Street lamp here we need a small amount of ground light. So in order that this night vision camera can track the intruder, because without any light, zero amount of light, we cannot track the intruder. So we need a small amount of light intensity in order to track the intruder from the UAV, which we control from far away to control the UAV. Next, about the problem statement. So the problem statement, nowadays are people eager to know what is happening at the about for the animal which is at the night, what is the behavior at night, and also what is happening at the dangerous zone. So it is very unsafe for a person to go and record what is the animal behavior at night at the jungle or any dangerous place, or even what is happening at the war zone, even at the flood environment. We cannot go there and record. So from the UAV, we can record is what's going on from there. Even at the thief, at the dangerous, maybe he can arm us with the dangerous weapon. So from the UAV, we can track where he goes, and then we can inform to the authority that here's the person, and we can go and get them. So mostly all of the project has their own objective, and my objective for my project is to analyze the amount of the ground light intensity and the distance of night vision camera to be placed on the UAV so that can detect the intruder. For the ground light intensity that I mean here is maybe the fluorescent light or the street lamp or even a car light, anything that they need a small amount of light source. So from there, what is the distance we're going to analyze there. The next is to investigate whether the UAV can detect the intruder following the path which he travel with a specific amount of ground light. For example, maybe the intruder is run zigzag. So whether the UAV can travel along how he goes, maybe he turn left, turn right. So can we follow them? So we're going to investigate that. And thirdly is to investigate, does the UAV interrupts the signal, data transfer and image transfer to the of the intruder and using the night vision camera. So from the UAV, we want to know whether is there any disruption, whether the transfer while the transfer got any interruption or not, is the image is clear or not, how stable will that, we gonna investigate, because our video is live streaming video. He gonna capture and we gonna get the video live on our laptop here. So the scope of my work. So the scope of my work is to make the night vision camera detect the intruder and focuses on the level of the ground light intensity needed for the distance of intruder from the UAV, so that can capture using the night vision camera attached to the UAV. So mainly we focus on that, how much is the ground light level of intensity be needed to capture the intruder. So the literature review that I use for my project is these are the five literature review I mainly focus. So firstly, I use the intruder detecting system by using the lab view night. So this is the night intruder detecting system, the first literature review. So this is how they use in order to capture the intruder. So they're using the lab view and the NI vision to build the intruder detecting system. Then the next is the nighttime vehicle detection. So nighttime vehicle detection at the close range using a vehicle lamp information. So from here we capture what is the distance needed. So from here we can know what is the distance we can maintain from here at the night vision. This is the night vision. Then the third paper journal is the fast pedestrian detection. fast pedestrian detection using the night vision camera system for safety. From here, we can get the how fast it can detect using the motion from here. We can detect because my UAV is moving UAV. So from here we can get these are the literature. I go through the paper to detect the fast pedestrian detection. And fourth is automatic extraction of moving object from the UAV, because the previously is basically a fixed place, but this is a UAV, so monocular images using the multi-view geometric constraint. So from here, this view they use at the four junction to detect what is the car is moving around. Actually, here's a car, but in my project we're going to include as the intruder as a person. And the fifth is the ground light detecting through the aerial images taken by the UAV. So this is the picture where the UAV can take the video from the top to get the ground light vehicle. For example, in this software, in this journal, they're using the software where to detect a specific car, so it will be tracking all the way where the car going on. Okay, next is about proposed solution. So the proposed solution for my project is by interfacing a wireless camera which attached to the UAV and use the OpenCV software which is already in the Ubuntu for the programming part. Ubuntu is something like a Windows, so we already in the Ubuntu there is a terminal, so where the OpenCV is already built in, so we can program there and compile and run it, so we can get the exam. Then which the camera is which enabled to detect the intruder from the live streaming video. So from the live streaming video, can we detect the intruder or not? That is our proposed solution we want to do. So the next solution, one of the parameter here is using the histogram diagram. Histogram diagram here actually is, what is histogram diagram? Basically is about the percentage of the number of pixel of current color is uses to that amount of the picture. So for example, this is a static picture. So from a static picture, what is the color constraint is used? For example, here we're using RGB parrot view. So here we're using RGB is parrot view is red, green and blue. So from here we know what is the light intensity here. And this is from a video capture. So from video capture, when that is a low contrast it means on the dark room, for example, we'll be getting a small amount of a histogram here. Whereas when the high amount of a contrast with the light, then here's the histogram will be more high. So we'll be studying more on this and to get the picture clearly. And my Gantt chart for the semester 1 now. For now, so I've done all until here is until the presentation week here. We already done the methodology and we did some of the experiment by using the video capture and everything. And for the semester 2, actually here I put at the first week, but actually from during this maybe from the mid-sem break, maybe we'll be start to do the hardware assembly and interfacing of the software and the hardware at the second week. Then conduct the experiment 1 with the on the test on the ground. For example, using the ground with the wireless camera at the ground, maybe we put somewhere and get the how it is going on. Can we capture the intruder or not? That's our first experiment. The second experiment will be based on the one pole. We set on the pole, we see how it is going on. And third will be with the UAV. So this is my workflow. So the workflow here, firstly we begin with the start with the installation of the Linux. It's a Ubuntu software, it's something like Windows. So from there we got the literature review, we study on that and we get more idea on how to capture the coding in the Ubuntu. So here the A is the one of the first semester. From here is that we want to find whether the video capturing is really is that the right capture, did it capture the right image or not. So from there, if yes, we do the hardware assembly. From here we using hardware assembly using the webcam of our laptop. So from here we interface with the hardware and the software. Hardware whereas the webcam and the software is our Ubuntu and OpenCV. We include and we go to the B. If yes, we go to the B. Then from B we test on the camera and the UAV with the wireless, because previously we used the webcam, so now we want to use the wireless camera and test on the UAV. If yes, it's all done, then we go to the data collection and analysis. and then goes to the report and end of the project. And the resources, the software that we use is Ubuntu software, where it's similar, as I said before, it's something similar to the Windows. Windows spec. Here we use there's a terminal. From there with terminal, it is already OpenCV is already built in a terminal. Why we use Ubuntu? Because Ubuntu is more faster and it's already everything. The library is already everything is built in. Whereas we use Windows, it's quite slower, and most of the library we need to download and go on. So that's why we prefer Ubuntu. Okay, financial planning. So my financial planning here is I'm using the wireless night vision camera, which costs about 90 ringgit, and the unmanned aerial vehicle. Maybe we can get the helicopter or normal helicopter, which costs about 200. So the total is 290. So these are the type of camera. Here the camera with the cable here, we'll be using 9-volt battery for the capture. We just place on the UAV. The camera is just weight about 2 to 3 gram, and whereas the 9-volt battery is about 5 to 6 gram. Then the receiver, in order to receive, this is the connection to the camera. So from the receiver, we interface with the laptop in order to get the sound. So this is one of the idea of fixing the camera. This is just an idea like that. So if the financial, when it comes to the financial planning, we need the money. So the money will be required from the faculty. If faculty does not support us, we might be using our own money, or else collaboration with the club Euro UMP, so we can get borrow from them in order to with the camera with the UAV. So the expected result is the intruder can detect by using the night vision camera with the minimal ground light exposure from the UAV. So for example, here again I'm explaining the street light. We need the small amount of intensity. Maybe like for example, this corridor, the person is running here. So we just need the emergency light. It's already okay. So we just need to analyze on that. So the conclusion that I would like to do is I have to do the interface with the night vision camera with the software and make it able to detect the intruder as the UAV fly with a specific height upon the ground light intensity consideration, and with the proper time planning, the project can be finished successfully within the time frame given. That is my conclusion here. So these are the reference that I used and previously explained to you in the literature review. These are the reference. Thank you. That is my presentation.